What's going on, guys? This is my 2020 paintball wish list. So these are the things that I would like to see in 2020. We got some things from manufacturers and just some things that I want to do. So something I would like to see in 2020 is something that I think a lot of you would probably also like to see as well. The Planet Eclipse LV2. So the LV2 is, I think, probably obviously the follow-up to the LV1. The LV1 was Planet Eclipse's latest pop valve gun from their Ego line. The Ego started really all this Planet Eclipse stuff. It was their first complete paintball gun they made, the Ego 5. They followed up with the Ego 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, LV1. Now we have the LV 1.5, which is really just like an updated, newer version of the LV1. It just looks a little bit different, really. But I want to see a completely new version, the LV2. Just modernizing the LV1 would make me happy, really. Like, I think the LV1 was fantastic, right? Like, it shot it very well. That lever valve system makes it very low pressure. They're super smooth, quiet. They don't really kick at all. They're easy on paint. They're fantastic guns. But they're kind of just old feeling now, and I would like to see it a little more modern. So taking the LV1 and just kind of slapping on some CS2 stuff. So say taking the top half of that LV1 with that lever valve system, and then just plopping on the bottom half of the CS2. So taking the very good trigger frame from the CS2 with the removable grips that pops on off the regulator built into the trigger frame, and then maybe the foregrip as well that's housing those AA batteries. So this mock-up, I kind of just mashed them together really quick to kind of give like a representation of what I would like to see the LV2 look like. So I definitely just want to see the LV2 because we've been like saturated with spool valve guns, right? Planet Eclipse are making only spool valve guns. Dye are only making spool valve guns. Mac Dev's only making spool valve guns. Empire are only making spool valve guns. So I'd kind of like to see a pop valve gun. And Planet Eclipse revamping the LV1 line with the LV2. They're like the perfect people to do it. So bring back the LV2. And speaking of Dye, I want to see the Dye M4. So Dye at this stage have like two good or like mid-range high-end guns. They have the DSR and the M3 Plus. The DSR I like a whole lot. I did a review, you can watch that review right out there. I love the thing, it shoots really well and it's fantastic. I was not that big a fan of the M3S though when it came out. I just didn't think it shot well. I just wasn't a fan of it. They have improved it though with the M3 Plus by adding that new solenoid manifold. They had that flex face bolt. They have the new slap on off. So the M3S is better now that they've updated a little bit to be the M3 Plus, but I still don't like it that much. Like, I still rather have the DSR even though it's a cheaper gun. So what I want to see with the M4 is kind of like a DSR'd version of the M3S. So maybe put that arc bolt system into the M4, take the foregrip, put the battery in the front, move the regulator around, make it more like a DSR. I really like the DSR and maybe want like a higher end, nicer version of the DSR. And you could kind of do that with the M4, just do it. M4, I'm looking forward to it whenever it comes out. So this year, I would like to see Powerhouse make more things. So Powerhouse came onto the scene late 2018, I want to say. It's possible it was early 2019, but they make some very nice high-end aftermarket tank regulators. The problem with Powerhouse, though, is that they only sell the regulator. And there's no manufacturer right now only selling bottles. So if you want to get one of those Powerhouse tank regs, you got to either just, have a tank around, or you got to go buy, like, say, an Empire tank that comes with a regulator. So you have bottle and regulator, and you got to remove that regulator from the Empire tank and install your Powerhouse regulator, which is fine. But now I'm left with this extra Empire tank, or regulator, I should say, and I don't know what to do with it. It just feels wasteful, so I don't really like that. So I would like Powerhouse to start offering a regulator and bottle combination so I can just buy a Powerhouse tank. I think they could do that though, right? Like, say they got a 77 4500 bottle and then they used the Haymaker regulator and then sold that combination right there for $275. I think a lot of people would really like that. It's gonna make it $40 more than the equivalent Ninja product, like say the 77 Ninja tank with the Pro V2 regulator, but I do think it's worth that extra money. The Powerhouse products are made very well. They're just really good. So I think that they're probably worth that extra $40. But then you could also like offer two more things, right? I think making another cheaper regulator, something that's $90, about $50 less than the Haymaker regulator, and then also putting that on a bottle, right? So have the $90 regulator and then maybe a $235 regulator bottle combination. So really three things, I guess. I'd like to see that Haymaker bottle combination product for like $275, then another standalone regulator for like 90 bucks, and then that regulator on a 77 for like 235-ish. I think that in the marketplace right now, there really is like room for another tank manufacturer. I mean, Ninja pretty much just dominate this whole thing, right? I mean, we do have Empire and like HK and like First Striker making tanks, but the Ninja bottles regulators are quite a bit better. So I think that Powerhouse making a very good product could kind of enter this segment of the market and sell stuff. So I think it'd be a good idea for Powerhouse. And I'd like to see it in 2020. So this year in 2020, I want to see more of the smaller manufacturers making and selling more products. So this year we saw Infamous release their Pro DNA line, and Infamous aren't even like a manufacturer or a company really. They're really a pro team, and selling this stuff helps fund their team. But they released the Pro DNA stuff, and they got a lot of stuff. They have pads, gloves, pants. I know they got like triggers, and they're selling barrels and all kinds of stuff. So it's great to see Infamous offering a lot of products and helping fund their team. And I want to see some more stuff in 2020 from them. I'd also like to see the J4 Torque this year from J4 Paintball. So the J4 Torque, really, I think we saw this thing like 6 years ago at Paintball Extravaganza. It's a very unique paintball gun. It's a stacked tube spool valve gun. But I can't tell you another gun that's made like this. So it's a very unique design. They never really caught on. They never really reached production, had some manufacturing problems, but are coming back this year. And I would like to just get my hands on one, try to use one and play with the J4 Torque. So I'm looking forward to it. So these are guys that I just don't talk about. I've never had experience with their products, never really used this stuff, but I would like to see more of it, mainly because I think it's a good idea. So Kinetic Paintball offer their KP 1.5 pant. It's a pant that's really made to order, right? They have set waist sizes, so you get to choose, you know, small, medium, large, all that stuff, but you get to dictate or dictate. I don't know why I used the word dictate there. You get to choose which pant length you like. So it's cool for me. I mean, I always complain about like needing to either wear like extra large pants just to get them long enough, or wearing small because the extra large is too big and then they're too short for my legs. So I don't know. But I would like to see them just sell more stuff, offer some more products, maybe make some more custom stuff somehow. I don't know. I like it though. It's a good idea. Kinetic Paintball, make some, I don't know, custom pads would be really interesting. So this is not a small manufacturer by any means, but I want to see more stuff from JT this year. So JT have been around in paintball really since the beginning of paintball, and they've kind of like started to come back a little bit this year. We've seen them re-release those JT team pants very recently. The bubble jerseys are coming back. The ProFlex X just released. So JT are releasing more things, but I really like that like old school nostalgic look like they're doing with the team pants. And that bubble jersey, so I'd kind of like to see more of that old school look come back. JT, just make some cool stuff. So this is kind of a goal I have for myself and like, I guess the channel, kind of. I want to have more fun playing paintball. I feel like when I go out and play now, it's like, oh, let's play speedball, and I'm trying to like play this like speedball stuff, but like, it's not as fun, right? Like I have a lot of fun when I go play in the woods. I'm playing 10-man, I'm playing pump and mag fed, and all those like weird ways of playing paintball, I think I have more fun doing. So I'm gonna try to do that this year. That is my goal. And I wanna like illustrate the fun that I have. So I wanna try to like make more gameplay or like day at the paintball field style videos and try to like continue to make those product videos and talk about like cool paintball stuff. But I wanna try to like illustrate the fun part of paintball more and the fun that I have and like why I enjoy paintball. So I'm gonna try to do that for myself and to try to help grow this channel and just help out paintball a little bit more. So in 2020, I wanna have more fun playing paintball and do good for paintball maybe. I don't know. So that's the stuff I wanna see in 2020. LV2, yeah, really wanna see that thing. The M4 because I'm interested in where Dye is taking their high-end guns and I want more Powerhouse stuff. But you know what I really want is my LV2 and my Powerhouse tank together and like blasting bad guys in the woods, the paintball field, just having fun.